Talk about new life into old traditions. The first and only Yiddish language version of one of the most celebrated musicals of all time, Fiddler on the Roof, was a sold-out sensation when it hit the stage last summer. At first, the show was only supposed to run for 7 weeks at the Museum of Jewish Heritage. It ran for almost 6 months, with sold-out performances night after night. Now, due to the unprecedented success of the National Yiddish Theater Folksbiene production, it has emigrated uptown to a more commercial venue near Broadway at Stage 42, with an extended run now through September 1st. If you haven't seen it, give a kick.
A fiddler Affendach. Meshuggah, nein? Aber bei uns in Anatevke ist jeder einer ein Fiddler Affendach.
Tradition, Tradition. Tradition, Tradition.
Academy and Tony Award-winning actor Joel Grey has directed this critically acclaimed revival, and he joins us now to talk about it. It's so nice to see you again.
Great to see you.
Let's go back to the conversation you and I had about this before it was beginning its first run. And we talked about your expectations. As we know, probably exceeded most people's expectations commercially in any event. How about you and your expectations for the production and what you wanted it to sound like and look like and to feel like?
Well, I had no expectation of it going this distance. I thought it would be valuable, entertaining, interesting, curious, and ultimately moving. And those were all the things that they seemed to accomplish, plus having an audience that was not Jewish, that did not understand the fact that it was in Yiddish. And if you remember correctly, I don't speak Yiddish.
That's the next question I was going to ask you, because you and I talked about this. As you're preparing to direct this, you don't speak Yiddish.
No.
And
but
yet,
I knew the entire sensibility of the immigrant and the history of the stories of Shalom Aleichem. And I always loved the musical and knew it very, very well. I mean, I knew the dynamics of the characters.
And you look to your own background, your father, Mickey Katz.
My father was a
performer.
great Yiddish comedian, right? But it was not spoken in my house. That was his job.
So why then do you think, before we look ahead to the now production, looking back, and all of a sudden you start seeing full houses and people talking about this, people who were not Yiddish speakers, by the way.
Or not Jewish.
Or not Jewish.
Right.
What do you think it was that grabbed them and kept them coming back and essentially said, okay, we're gonna have to extend this now? Why do you think that happened?
I think it speaks to belonging and to what's going on in the world today in terms of immigrants and homeless people and just, I mean, talk about anti-Semitism. Yeah. It was on the front page of the New York Times art section about an enormous show in London about the history of anti-Semitism and of ideas about Jews that have been a mess from time immemorial.
Again, you and I talked about this, but I want to talk about some more. The notion of otherness, you know, that you look at Fiddler and you talk about people who are saying, where do I belong? You know, why am I looked at as an other from people? And will I ever be anything other than
an other?
An other?
Good question. I think people who are other, it's deep in their DNA, and it's a human problem. Yeah. Probably has always been. Yeah. We had so many people responding to it downtown who didn't even bother looking at the super titles.
And that's important.
and
We should
are.
mention that for people. There are super titles up there in English and
Absolutely.
And Russian. Right.
I find people tell me all the time, I looked a little bit and then I just became so enthralled with the humanness of each of these people, and people see their relatives. And I'm not talking about Jewish people, I'm talking about Italians and Armenians.
There's a universality.
There's a
about this story.
universality to this story. Everybody has had some kind of experience of being other.
Yeah, at some point. It's funny you say that people have said to you, I wasn't even really looking at the super titles. I want to read to you one of the reviews. It was from the Hollywood Reporter. And by the way, marvelous reviews. From the Hollywood Reporter says, what's uncanny is how entirely organic the Yiddish translations sound.
Wenn ich bin ein Rothschild, ich bin very bum. Ganze Tag rollt ich sie very bum. Wenn ich bin ein reicher Mann.
They're wedded to the melodies and the lyrics as if the songs were conceived that way. And at some point in time, you don't even realize that you're watching and listening in Yiddish.
Right.
Did that surprise you?
Yes, because in a lot of ways, Yiddish has been sort of frowned upon as a polyglot language that didn't really have respect, and it's rich.
Harold Prince, who had produced the original on this, came out and said, I don't care how many times you've seen this. Go see it now and you'll feel like you're seeing it for the very first time.
And he doesn't speak Yiddish.
Yeah, really?
Believe me.
Really? That's fascinating.
Traditie. Traditie. Wenn nicht unsere Traditions, wurden unsere Neshome schon von lang gezappelt wie ein Fiddler auf dem Dach.
Joel, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, and I'm so delighted that this is done so well.
I'm so happy too.
And
Thanks for inviting me back.
You can come back anytime you want.
All right.
You just walk in the door and sit down, and we'll talk about
Okay,
something.
good.
All right.
Next week?
Sure, we can do it. Thursday, 2 o'clock.
Okay, I'll be
Plan
here.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joel. You be well. And a reminder for you folks out there that Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish is now playing at the Stage 42 Theater with subtitles, super titles. I learned a new term, super titles. Yeah, through September 1st, unless perhaps they're renewed again for an even longer run.
I wouldn't be surprised.
For more, and then we get you back again. For more information, please visit us at metrofocus.org.